Good morning. Today on Elise Makes a Bunch of Videos, I am sort of doing a version of some of my former gratitude videos. It's more specific though. For today, I want to just talk about some great teachers that I've had in my life. So specifically, I'm going to start with sort of like high school teachers. And I know like a lot of teachers get a lot of flack for being kind of crap, but quite frankly, a lot of people are crap. And so I think part of high school is learning how to navigate around sort of like idiots and people who are really not that nice or smart, who just happen to be in charge. So I'm going to start with those. Let's see. Back in high school, I had a great man, Mr. Budd, who taught me a lot about bigotry, narcissism, and ignorance, and just unfair sort of treatment of people based on subjective things that you can't control, like race. Let's see. Another great lesson I had was from my art teacher, Miss Kelly. Look at that. It was just like a heron gracefully floating along. Oh, you can't see it anyways. Hi, little buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? He's fishing. I'm gonna walk this way. Anyways, yeah, great old Miss Kelly taught me a lot about hypocrisy and revenge, unnecessary meanness, and just sort of cruelty that you can have if you are unhappy with yourself. What else? Oh, there was a Len. That was just a great lesson about sort of the bitterness and sour feelings of life when maybe you've chosen the wrong career path or just are just extremely unhappy, and spread that unhappiness to everyone around you. Great teachers. So yeah, those are the three lessons that were maybe not I didn't quite see them as lessons at the time, but as unfair, unjust, horrible world sort of situation. So yeah, I thought I'd put that out there first, because really, honestly, there are a lot of teachers that we love that are great people, that are fantastic, that are contributing positivity to the world. But a lot of teachers are just pieces of shit, but they teach you good lessons. So you can't discount that. Moving on. And now I'm just going to talk about some high school teachers that actually did like sort of love and inspired me in my life to be a good person and better person. So there was, let's see, in high school, there was Miss Thomas. She was an English teacher, and she was just a great person, very smart, kind, helpful, just like generous and truly, honestly, like wanting to help people all the time. It's great. There was Miss Spruill. She was the history teacher, and she just had such a passion in her work and in her subject matter and in teaching and in just life. Really thoughtful and sort of made us think about things in a different way, and actually made us think about things, not just like memorizing dates and stuff, but like real thoughtfulness and yeah. And then this was not so much high school, but elementary school, my prof, Monsieur Lagacé, such a good guy, learned a lot about community activism and just having general respect for kind of like the environment and people, like the human race, like human rights, environment, nature, all that stuff that like normally you don't learn in school, actually. And also a bit of history about Canada in terms of like the native people and stuff like that normally you don't learn either. I know a lot of people are always complaining like, oh, we need to change the system, we need to teach more about this and that, and it's like, yeah, okay, you can try and change the whole system, or if you are yourself a teacher, just include some extra shit that you think people should know. I don't know, this is just my opinion, who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Further than that, I just had a ton of people in university, teachers, students alike, or even just faculty workers at Simon Fraser University who had a great positive impact on my life. And then since then, there's been a lot of authors, vloggers, bloggers. I haven't actually been back to regular school in a while. I took my accounting course, but beyond that, like, continuing my own learning has been more about the people who I interact with and finding out what they're learning about online. So yeah, the internet has helped a lot with my getting in contact with like new teachers that I don't necessarily actually talk to physically, but you can still learn stuff from people that aren't physically around you, right? So yeah, that is my vlog about teachers. And I think as someone who has been a teacher for a little bit, the best advice is, if you are going to get into teaching, the best teachers are the best students. And that's not just a cliche. Like, if you want to be a good teacher, you have to also be ready to continually learn more, even if you think you know everything. In fact, if you think you know everything, you're probably not going to be a great teacher. But on the other hand, people do like confidence. So you could just be teaching a bunch of garbage that's not actually true or helpful. But if you're confident about it, the students will eat it up and take it as truth. So there's always that. Anyways, I just thought I'd do this video before it starts raining. It's supposed to be raining all day. The clouds, they're coming. No, it's already overcast, but it will start raining probably in the next hour. Yeah. Glad to have updated you on the very important weather things. But I'm going to go now. But thanks again for watching. And you have yourself a great day. Peace.